so good to have you with us. Actually, yes, it is. But it's so good to have you with us.
I'm really pleased to be here,
Kevin,
as well, Denise. Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
I know. No, absolute
We've
pleasure.
missed you very
absolute
much.
Pleasure. Yeah, I've had to take about a month out.
Yeah.
And it's just a combination of things, guys. I got diagnosed with early stage 2 prostate cancer in end of November, mid-November. That's okay, it's early stage 2, and there's various things I can do about that. But then with probably the course of tablets that I was on, the AF came back, the atrial fibrillation.
Yeah.
So the two sort of met in the new year after Christmas. So it just sort of knocked me for 6, but I've had an op on one thing. I've got an op next Tuesday, as I was explaining to you, for the atrial fibrillation. So, hopefully I'll be back fighting fit.
Zapping one and sorting the other.
Zapping one and sorting the other, yeah.
Perfect.
But yeah.
If it's any
Hopefully,
consolation, you look amazing.
All right, thank you very much indeed.
Even Lynn that was here earlier on said
it was great to see Lynn. Yeah.
It's a joy to have you with us.
No, I love it.
I'm not at all sad that Dan's on the ski slopes and
I know.
I'm sitting next to you.
Yeah, little Austria. He's lying on the floor now in a bar somewhere.
Vostok-Europe.
Yeah.
This hero in very special timepieces. It's a worldwide phenomenon.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's probably the best boutique handmade watch collection in the world. Not one part, Denise, not one part of the watch is bought off a shelf. They go in with the designers, the engineer designers, they go into these factories and have parts made for them, cases made for them, straps made for them, movements they pick off a shelf, but they're special movements. They're now getting the cherry pick of the movements from people like Seiko, Citizen, and companies like that. So that's where you are. It is. I think a lot of you out there know now. I often say, and I don't say it tongue in cheek, I mean it. You buy one Vostok-Europe, it'll never be your last.
And you hand it down through the generations.
Well, you hand it down during the generation, but it'll never be your last.
Now, because Dan isn't here, everybody that decides they see their Vostok watch that they want to live with for the rest of their entire lives has to quote extra 10, and you will get an extra £10 off. Now, we get the most amazing prices anyway. You have always looked after us so well.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You know you have our gratitude, and all the serious watch collectors very much appreciate. And you bring us exclusive items.
I try my very best to bring exclusive, but I am annoyed with all the viewers.
Why?
I am so annoyed.
What have they done?
Because last week I made some really special deals, and you guys, you didn't go for it. You didn't go. Why? Why, guys? Or did you know you were going to get an extra £10 off tonight?
We waited for Dan. We waited for Dan to
go,
take his board
That's
and
his bonus gone, isn't it?
With Vostok-Europe,
Yeah.
we're talking about timepieces that have a story, that have a backstory to them, but the quality is so many times higher than so-called designer watches.
No, 100%, 100%. In fact, designer watches are the anomaly because they're just following a fashion trend, clothing, a design that comes in. You get your footballers with the oranges down their swimming trunks that exhibiting the watches. Nothing to do with watches. You look at a Vostok-Europe promotion, look at a watch promotion. It's real people, the brand ambassadors. It's real people showing you what situations you can be with this watch. The ethos of the type of people that wear these watches.
Now, I suppose we ought to get into it.
True.
But I know that there are people watching at home that are delighted that you're here.
That's right, thank you.
That you are greatly missed when you're not here.
I've got to thank everybody because we have had a lot of phone calls, a lot of messages on the answer machine down at the office, loads of emails in, and all and every one of you, Colin, David, Joe, Will, everybody that's phoned in and left messages, spoke with Susan, spoke with Katie, thank you very much. I get all the messages, I get told everything, and I really do appreciate it. We're like a family.
We are family. It was a horrible day for me when I heard that you weren't well.
Well, yeah.
It was a just a couple of weeks ago, I heard.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
And I was not aware that you were unwell. But talking to you today is a good,
it sounds worse than what it is. Yes, it sounds worse than what it is.
Okay,
Anyway.
so let's talk expedition, North Pole, and get into it straight away.
Let's get into it straight away.
This has got to be one of the most striking. It's really got some weight to it. Its simplicity is what's so striking. It really just stands out and says, I'm classy.
True.
Yeah.
Very, very true. Of course, you'll all recognise it as the Expedition family, the N1 Expedition family. It's part of the larger family, so the case size is 47.3 millimetres diameter, 14 millimetres deep. You've got a screw-down crown because this watch is 200 metres water resistant. 200. Tried and tested. There's no test certificates. If it's over 200, 300, you get a test certificate. Every watch is numbered. That number of that watch, number 597 of 3000, is personal to you at home. Personal to you at home. So whatever the number you get, it's not a bad idea to write the number down because that is special to you. A screw-on case back there. I'll tell you about the story of the 4 scientists as we go on.
I love the shape of them because they actually are made to be worn and worn hard.
Yeah, no, they are. So again, we're looking after watches that you and Sean Ryan were selling 17, 18 years ago.
Yep.
They come back for repair. You know, the guys want a new glass. They want a new strap. They don't want a new watch. They want their favourite watch working. And some of them, they look like they've been worn by stuntmen. Yeah. And they're so damaged.
You wear them hard.
You wear them hard.
Yeah.
And that's what they're built and designed for. 3.5 millimetres of hardened K1 mineral glass.
Wow.
I know. That means you've got great scratch resistance, but fortunately you've got the knockability of mineral glass. Movement inside there, YN55 Seiko automatic movement, 22 joules, one of the latest movements out of Seiko Expedition.
We are talking about some of the most respected movements in the entire world, the whole planet.
No, 100%. If you Seiko and Citizen, world renowned for making movements for other companies as well.
The other thing I love about this is even big man hands are in complete control.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, every part. You know, the crowns are always knurled. They're easy to grip. They're a screw-down crown. Again, you mentioned it at the beginning there, nice, clear, easy to read dial. But the thing tonight, Denise, and it's the first time in 12 years, ladies and gentlemen, you have a Vostok-Europe watch for £139. £139.99.
That's if you remember the extra 10.
Remember the extra 10, guys. That's unheard of. So if some of you have got a relation, some of you have got a dad that watches the shows, he's never actually gone ahead and purchased one of these, then now's the time to do it. Get him on the ladder.
Talk to me about the guarantee. Talk to me about the build quality. You know it when you touch it. You know it's special. I'm loving this double strap, strong leather strap that we've got, and it is very thick. I like men's watches. However, I wouldn't be able to steal this one, I don't think.
Oh, you wouldn't? I don't think you'd get away with that one.
No.
But double rivets on the top there, double buckle. It just excludes that strength, that finish. You'll never be disappointed with a leather strap on a Vostok-Europe watch.
And a double buckle.
Yeah, double buckle at the end. It's always been a signature of the Expedition N1 family in the larger size.
Kevin, there's something I notice. So if I just spoil your vision for a moment, if I turn this at an angle, how deep is it inside the face there?
Well, it's about 5 millimetres, but remember you've got 3.5 millimetres of hardened K1 mineral glass. And as standard now, all Vostok-Europe watches are having the anti-reflective coating across the top.
And that cost me a fortune when I have it put on my glasses.
Well, no, yeah, it does cost a fortune. Lovely fume dial on this one as well. It's guys, I still can't believe it. For a penny under £140, you can own your first, your second, your third, your fourth Vostok-Europe watch.
Do you know, I shouldn't say it, but it's almost a supermarket price for a world-class timepiece.
It is. Yeah. For handmade. For goodness sake, Denise, handmade. All the movement parts are metal parts. Why is that important? Because if any part breaks, if any part goes wrong, it can be replaced. Repairable anywhere around the world. That's the beauty of these Seiko movements and these citizen movements. Generally, all metal parts. You get watches for £190. You get watches for £300. When I open the back of the watches, plastic parts inside.
Yeah.
That's no good.
We talked about designer watches.
Yeah.
And I spoke to somebody when I was having a battery sorted.
Yeah.
And the movement inside the watch was bog standard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And yet it was in a designer case.
I know. That's what happens. That's what happens.
Yeah.
They don't care. It's the people that design them are more fashion orientated than they are engineering. Remember, all the designers of Vostok-Europe are engineers.
Now, I don't think I could hold my breath for 200 metres, but that's its waterproofing.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, if you quote extra 10, you will actually get this for £139.99, which is incredible. And you don't even have to pay for it all at once. You can split it into 3 interest-free Klarna payments. I know you're making the right decision because it says Vostok-Europe. And you are buying serious timepiece, and it's just beautiful. When it comes to quantity, they're not the sort of watches that there are thousands of them available around the world.
When he orders the case, he orders 3,000 cases, can come in 5, 6, 7 different colours.
Yeah.
Right, there'll only ever be, this particular watch, maybe 350, 380 worldwide of this particular watch. That's what makes it exclusive. That's what makes Vostok-Europe so sought after. And guys, there's nowhere in the world, a penny under £140. I don't know what you're hanging about for. You should be on that phone line.
They're not.
Making a payment. Good.
They're not hanging about.
Good. Don't disappoint me, guys. I've been off ill for a while, but don't take advantage. This is a game changer we've got here tonight.
Okay, so you know that this is the Vostok-Europe Expedition North. So shop North is what it's all about. And 3 interest-free Klarna instalments. Go direct to the website, which is shopunlimitedlive.com. You do not want... Do you know, I can promise you, you'll never regret your purchase of Vostok-Europe. The only thing you might regret...
Money-back guarantees.
Stop it.
I know.
The only thing you might regret is missing out on it.
True.
That's the
very
thing.
true, actually.
Okay, now this, I get the exciting bit. Dan didn't let me have the exciting bit.
He can be so boring, Dan.
I won't tell him. I won't tell him you said that.
No, he's very good, actually.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I'm really pleasantly surprised how well he's picked up on watches and stuff like that.
Beautifully presented. Packaged.
Yeah, so they all come packaged in these boxes, unless we show you a dry box. Denise mentioned the guarantee. It's a piece of paper, guys. It's a piece of paper. It says 2 years.
Now, this
I genuinely am looking after watches that Denise, Sean Ryan, I was selling 15, 16 years ago. We're a family business. That's what we do. And so far, I don't think we've hardly let anybody down. Right, this watch, guys, right? There's 3 left. Adam,
is that all?
There's 3 left, right? Forget the figure that we gave you earlier. There is 3 left in the world, guys. It is the titanium, Mr. Gray's sexier brother.
I don't understand this, because titanium is amazing.
Yeah.
But this is getting rarer with every second that goes past.
It's come up.
Because
exactly.
titanium is not.
No.
Because of its expense, I guess.
Yeah.
But with every second that's passing while you're looking at this, this watch that has this amazing story is getting rarer and rarer and rarer. So I've got 3.
Yep. So you've got the
and
top
2
pusher.
complications.
Yep. So the big hand going around, the gold hand now with the gold leaf,
Yep.
is your seconds chronograph. Your normal seconds are in the sub-dial at 6 o'clock with the date window, and the minute counter for the chronograph is the sub-dial at 12 o'clock. The watch is 47mm diameter case, 15mm deep. And listen to this, guys. For that price that Denise is going to tell you, it's coming fitted with a Milanese titanium bracelet. This whole watch with the bracelet weighs 112 grams. If it had a leather strap on, it would weigh 114 grams heavier. That's crazy.
You are spoiling us.
I know.
So the Almaz space station, now it should be about 660 pounds easily.
100%.
We're bringing it to you for $359.99. And if you quote extra 10, we're talking about $349.99.
Guys, it's insane. It's titanium. You know, there's 3 left, if there is still 3 left, right?
Is that worldwide?
Worldwide, yeah.
Wow.
If there's 3 left, guys, right? If you want titanium, you haven't got time to Google, Woogle, Krugel, or anything like that. You've got to take my word for it. You can always send it back if you find something cheaper. You will not find 200 meters water resistant, solid 3-part titanium case with a rotating bezel. Listen to that. It even makes a slightly different noise. Milanese titanium bracelet, 200 meters water resistant, and a Citizen 6S11 vertical chronograph movement. Guys, you're not going to find
Undo
it.
the strap for me. Undo the strap, because I really want to look at the back.
There we go.
Thank you. It doesn't matter where you look. They are never disappointing.
No.
Actually, I'm not going to take the protector off the back.
I'm glad you said that.
Because there's only 3 of them left in the world.
There's only 3 of them left, yeah. I'm glad you said that, actually. Yeah, but 200 meters water resistant. They even had to come up with a special grease because titanium hates titanium. They had to come up with a special grease to make this turn and lock. So every time we have it serviced, or we service it, or change a battery, or we send it back to Vostok-Europe, we have to apply a bit of this special grease to get the back on. Guys, this is an endangered species, This is, when it's gone, it's gone. It's Mr. Grey's sexier brother. You all know what happened to Mr. Grey. It just got more and more valuable. It's gone. It's finished. It came up to the magic number. 3. In Vostok-Europe, how many pieces? None. No stock in Vostok-Europe. In the UK, 3 pieces. If you've got any inkling, if there's a brain cell still working and you've always wanted one of these, order it now.
And take advantage of 3 interest-free Klarna instalments. And I know that you'll appreciate the story. And we can check the ethos behind each and every Vostok-Europe. You want quality. I think the thing with me that stands out so much with Vostok-Europe is the individuality.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you just won't see a watch like this anywhere else. You know, and people will ask, well, what material is this? When you hand it to your friend at a golf club, a bar, at a meal, he might have a Rolex on. He might have an Omega on. He might have a Audemars Piguet on. I'll tell you what, guys, they're all going to be asking questions about this. Almaz, old Russian for diamonds, diamonds in the sky. The Almaz form part of the World Space Station, which is laser engraved onto the back. This watch, if somebody else was to make it and market it, would be probably £1,500 to £2,000. The
space station is when everybody started to work together, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it started life, if you want me to be completely honest, as a spying. Okay, as a spying thing. But then it did become part of the International Space Station. Well remembered, actually.
Okay.
Well remembered. But 200 meters, 3 of them left. 3.
Would you like, seriously, would you like to own one of the rarest watches you'll see that's getting rarer with every second that passes? There are 3 left available worldwide. And if you use your extra 10 quote, you'll be talking about $349.99. You have a watch that is virtually as unique as you are. You know, what makes you stand out when you get dressed? It's your watch.
It's your watch, yeah.
It's the watch.
Yep.
And it's beautiful. So can you give me the inches? I'm going to move it on, but it's...
The inches? Oh, bloody hell. Inches? What are you doing? Denise, we went metric. We went last week.
I didn't.
It was last century. I know you didn't.
Been metricised.
You haven't been metricised. Right. This will go around with this Milanese bracelet, a 240 millimetre wrist, yeah? 47 millimetre diameter case. You've got me at it now. 47 millimetre diameter case, 15.4 millimetres deep. Guy, this is the trick. This is the bit. Space age material. The most inert material on the planet Earth. You cannot, I don't care who's at home watching, you cannot be allergic to titanium. That's why it's used in the medical industry.
But let's be honest, to have the story, to have the ethos, to have the build quality, to have the titanium, this is so inexpensive for what it is.
Goodness, yeah, that's why I'm raising my voice. Fortunately, I hope my doctors aren't watching.
Okay,
right.
I can only say again, don't wait.
Well, guys, you can't wait, you know. Maybe you're going to wait until the morning. Maybe you've got to think about it. Yeah, fair enough. If it's not for you, it's not for you. If part of you is saying, do you know what, I really want that watch, you're running out of time. The clock is ticking, so to speak.
Okay, right. I will pass this one out. If it doesn't fall in my pocket on the way.
It won't. Yeah.
Nobody gets away with anything.
No.
Right, next we're going to look at... Eventually,
come on.
Needs a man. It's like opening a bottle of champagne. I like to hand
I
that
prefer
over
a bottle
as
of
well.
champagne. I must admit, yeah. There we go. Bit of a beast.
Look.
Bit of a beast on your beautiful wrist.
Look. Wow. Come on, beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
You know you're wearing this.
285 grams. Stainless steel bracelet.
I've got stuff.
Oh, you've got stuff. You've got accessories.
I've got good stuff.
You've got a Superluminova silicone strap that comes with the watch as well.
I've got good stuff in here.
Yep.
Oh, you've got it there.
Yep.
I'll put mine away. Wow.
Yep.
How beautiful. See, every time I see Vostok-Europe, they are serious watches.
Yeah.
But you bring us such amazing offers that it wouldn't matter if you were heavy-handed, build on. You wear them.
Yeah.
You wear them hard.
They're designed to be built and worn hard, exactly like you just said. You've got brand ambassadors like Big Z, Benedictus Fanagus, the Dakar Rally. You've got Jurgis Carey's, that insane pilot, aerobatic pilot. And here you've got, I call it Mr. Frost. Igor goes mad when I call it that, but it's called Frost. And it's that finish on the dial. I think we've got a little VT we might be watching in a minute.
Okay.
But that is 200 metres water resistant. And you can see it's got 4 hands. You've got the yellow seconds hand, you've got the minute hand, and you've got the hour hand. But you've got a red hand. That is telling you the time in any one of the 24 time zones across the world. You can preset that. It's very easy. It'll come, as you see it now, set to UK time. But read the instructions. There's a special card inside there. Read the instructions and set it to any one of the 24 time zones across the world.
How? How have we got this for under £400? I know it's only a penny under £400, but if you quote extra 10, remember you'll get another £10 off that. But again, we are looking at something that has a build quality to last you a lifetime. You are still servicing Vostok pieces that we sold.
Old original Energias, Red Square, you'll probably remember Red Square, Arctica. And family like that, they've got it's this old Lithuanian mentality. They've got spares upon spares upon spares of everything that they do. So yeah, it's a fantastic service. They're all watchmakers. They're all handmade.
It does make you wonder why people spend their hard-earned money on something that doesn't carry this build quality and this longevity.
Because they're drawn in by the advertising.
Yeah, well, we all are, aren't we? We all fall for it sometimes.
Footballer in a pair of underpants and stuff like that. You just, I don't know. I could carry on with that, but I think the tablets are taking over. 200
metre water resistance.
200 metres water resistance.
Okay, I'm not asking for inches.
No inches, please. NH34 movement, Seiko automatic movement, 24 joules, but it's got this fourth hand capability that you can set yourself to any one of 24 time zones in the world. Or, if and a lot of people do, say you're going to Australia for 2 weeks, set the big watch to Australian time and set the fourth hand, the one with the red arrow at the end, to the UK time. So, you know, when you're phoning home, you're not waking anybody at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning or anything like that. You know what the time is at home.
My brother lives in San Francisco and my sister lives in Texas. So I won't be waking them up in the middle of the night.
That's right. That's right. You just set it to their time zone.
Yeah.
It's so clever, so practical.
This is getting talked about a lot on Facebook at the moment.
Oh, right. Good.
So if you want to shop on Facebook, you shop Frost. So everybody has a money-back guarantee. So they make their mind up at home.
At home, after the purchase. If anything's not as Denise and I have described it, then great. Put the lid back on, don't take off the seal, send it back.
Yeah.
Good guys here at Shop Unlimited will give you all your money back. It's all, you send it back to us, we QC it, we phone up one of the 2 directors here, or drop an email, and you're credited. It's as simple as that.
I've got to I'll give you that one back.
Yep.
Because even the silicone strap, it doesn't look average.
No, well, actually, do you know what? And we haven't rehearsed this. And it's fantastic that you've said that, actually, Denise. It is super luminova. It glows in the dark. Glows in the dark. And it's hand operated. So once you've got the bracelet off, you can hand fit this strap. Again, I think we've got a VT. It's a really great little VT.
Oh, okay. It's time to see the VT.
Do you know what?
The extremes.
I'm looking at that VT.
Yeah.
Brilliant VT. Showed you all the capabilities. Guys, we're talking about a watch that this mad bunch here are offering to you tonight for a penny under £390. That's what you're getting.
Yeah.
Spare straps, super luminova, Seiko movement inside there.
Special fixie thing.
Yeah, special fixie
I
thing.
love having technical
Yeah, you get the tool,
names.
actually. Good point. I'm slipping. It must be the tablets. Yeah, you get the GTLS tube inside here. In fact, let's put the... There we go.
And
There's the
that'll
tube.
last how long?
28 years, Denise, but you knew that.
It's been so long since
I know
I've
you're
sat
enjoying
next
yourself.
to you.
There we go. You get to play with my torch later on. Don't worry, it's still as bright as ever.
I've got to pause this for a moment
Okay.
because I'm getting some news.
Right, the message has got through. Well done, guys. The message has got through.
I have some news in my ear at the moment about the Almaz. Now, we know that this amazing titanium piece that is your once-in-a-lifetime purchase, that's getting rarer with every second that goes past. We know there are only 3 available.
There were 3 available when the show started.
Okay. There are 3 now in people's baskets.
No good, guys. No good. You want this. My tablets are taking effect. It's no good, guys. If you want this watch, it's no good in your basket. Just tell me, please.
Do it.
Tell me. If somebody phones up and speaks to Adam and pays and buys, it comes out of a basket,
I will check that with the producer at the moment.
I think it will.
So there
Adam,
is a phone number.
Do it, Adam. It's no good in somebody's baskets.
If you place your order on the phone, you will jump the queue. So if you've got this in your basket and you don't want some other collector to steal it from you, check out now. You know that it's an amazing offer. Quote extra 10, and instead of just under 360, it will be just under 350. Just order it now, because if you don't get it, I know you'll only regret it.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Yeah.
You'll be crying on the phone. Kevin, Katie, Susan. Oh, you must have one. We haven't got one. We haven't got one. 3 pieces, guys. 1, 2, 3. Right? If you want it, buy it now. If when you get it home the day after tomorrow, and it's not for you, or it's not how Denise and I described it, send it back. Send it back, because we'll have a little list that long of people that want that watch, that missed out.
Do we know the names of the people that have got this in their basket? And if we do, we're probably not allowed to say it, are we?
Probably.
Serious collectors, this is something that you're going to want.
Yeah.
And I tend not to talk about it, but supposing you're looking for the best, most memorable gift for your significant other.
Yeah.
This would make the most wonderful Valentine birthday anniversary.
Yeah.
Thank you for being you present.
No, that's very true. And actually, ladies, some of you ladies, we know that over the past 5-6 years, ladies have bought this for themselves because they play golf and they want a super strong, water resistant, lightweight watch. And you can buy a silicone strap and you can buy a leather strap, but for that crazy price, it's going to come fitted with the £180.
Wow.
£180 worth of titanium Milanese bracelet. You could be wearing this watch.
Chris on YouTube wants to know how adjustable the strap is.
No, it is very adjustable. So
I realise I'm a little bit guilty not talking about the fact that it's got the most amazing leather strap, that it would be very comfortable to wear. I love the stitch detailing.
Yeah, astronaut. They call it astronaut style stitching.
Oh, do they?
It's the same sort of style that you see on the astronauts' suits, where everything.
Yeah.
If something tears, the whole suit is. Yeah.
But now, so let's go.
Let's start there. There we go.
I want to go in here and look at. Oh, you did that.
I did that. Yeah.
So what do I do to stop it now?
Oh, you press it. Press the top button again.
Top one.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Press the bottom button, Denise.
Ha.
There we go. Zero it back in.
Power.
So, yep. 20th of a second.
Brilliant hands on here.
Yep. Minutes up to 60 minutes.
Yeah.
The big hand is your minutes counter, the one at 12 o'clock. Your normal seconds are in the sub-dial at 6 o'clock. And then the sub-dial at 9 o'clock is your minute counter up to 60 minutes. And actually, if we can, well done, Webster.
I wanted to do that.
I know.
I love it.
Look at that. Isn't that nice?
Oh,
That's
wow.
super luminova on the dial there, guys. Super Luminova, top grade Super Luminova.
Okay, now they're going to send the cameras back a mile away now.
Yeah.
Whoa. Have a look. That is incredible.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And remember, I should always bring 2 of these watches along, because no 2 watches have the same dial, because it's a natural material.
Now, let me just take you. How close can you get? I'll stop you for a moment. Can you come a little bit closer? Because it's almost like you're stepping on the planet or the asteroid. Look at it.
Yeah, it is.
And
that's natural.
This naturally occurring. Wow. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful?
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah. And because I love black anyway.
Yeah, I know you do.
I love this.
I should it matches your top.
I love the glossy black around here. And again, we'll be talking waterproofing.
200 metres water resistant.
Yeah.
Only 500 pieces of each will ever be made. So he's got another brother, Halley's Comet.
Yeah.
And this is series. It's almost sold out, by the way, guys. So again, whatever's loaded into the Shop Unlimited system is what we've got. That's all we've got.
I love this. I love it. Wow. Beautiful. Right. Let's just have a side view, because they have a presence.
Oh,
they?
yeah. Again, somebody walking into a room. Again, nice matte finish on the case there.
I
PVD.
like that it says series on there as well.
Yeah, series, and it gives the model type as well. No, it doesn't. It just says series asteroid. So on the back of the watch, you've got all the information about the watch and its own individual
It's
number.
not in my nature to leave that there, but I will.
I know what you mean. I'm
loving
pleased
this
that you are, yeah.
I know my place. Limited edition. Now, this particular one, this might be the one you get.
It might be.
The limited edition, this one is number, hang on, I've got some plastic.
210.
It's number 210.
Out of 1,000. 310.
310. And there's
got to go back
only
to
1,000.
Sorry?
There's only 1,000.
Yeah, over 2 models, so 500 of each.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The other one's Halley's Comet.
Yeah.
But this is series. So again, price remarkable, guys. When we launched this, we had it at about 725, and now we've got it £10 less.
Its proper price should be £850.
Yeah.
And we're actually bringing it to you for just under 400.
Yep.
And if you quote extra 10, then it'll be 389.99.
Yeah.
And again, we've got to talk about the fact that some of these watches are so exciting. You might think, oh, I'll just wear this for best, but they want to be worn strong.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Yep. Any of the Vostok-Europe watches.
Yeah.
I know some of you guys do sort of buy them and keep them to one side for special occasions. Yeah, we all do that, but they are designed to be worn and worn well.
I think there's been a little bit of an issue, a gremlin, that maybe we paused on Facebook for a while. I'm really sorry. I've got no idea who I can blame. Might find somebody later.
Well, Elon Musk's in for a lot of trouble.
Yeah, let's blame him.
Yeah, old Muskie. Sorry, if we close down now, Elon's obviously watching.
I'm getting a whole load of names that I can actually blame. I'm so sorry that there was a gremlin in the works. We'll do our best just to keep showing you as many beautiful pieces. When you see Vostok-Europe, you know that we get some fairly exclusive models that you couldn't get anywhere else. Am I the wrong way up again? Oh, thank you.
That's all right.
We get prices that almost should be illegal.
Yeah, well said, actually.
You look after your UK market, always.
I do, and I love the setup here, Denise. I love the people I work with. I love the people that own the company, and we're making, whatever happens, we're making this work really well. So it's a come to on a Monday night. The other nights as well, but to come to, and if we can grow the audience, even better. So just spread the word. I know a lot of you guys are on WhatsApp groups and stuff like that. Just spread the word.
And for all of the people that weren't here at the beginning of the hour, if you expected Dan, he's off-piste at the moment.
He's probably well off-piste, actually.
He got me instead, which is my joy.
Oh, no, I know you love it. You've
long.
always loved it. I know.
I can't help it.
I know,
I love it.
I know.
And nobody has one watch anymore.
No, they don't. That's very true, actually.
I'm a lightweight with 6.
Well, yeah, you are actually.
And at least 2 of them came from you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And there might be a third.
There might be a third. 30% of your collection is
That's not bad going,
is it?
is it?
No.
When you see these amazing timepieces, you have to know that you are getting something unique, something special. We see trendy people advertising, but we know that there are literally hundreds and hundreds of thousands of them. And just because they've got a designer case doesn't mean the movement is going to last you a lifetime.
No.
Doesn't mean in 20 years' time that if you needed a repair or you wanted a service, you could get it done. You choose Vostok-Europe, and you choose it because of the ethos. You choose it because of the way it's handmade. You choose it because it has the finest movements. And you choose it because you want to stand out. You want something that is different, uniquely yours.
You're never going to walk into the golf club, the bar, the pub. You're never going to walk into anywhere and bump into somebody with the same watch as you. I've been to dinner parties and we've had 2 guys with the same Omegas on. And it's a bit boring. And I say, oh, what's the movement inside? Oh, I don't know, Omega. Oh, where was the strap made? Omega. Yeah. Come on.
So a quick reminder, because I think they want me to move on, a quick reminder of this very special surface inside here, and of the crystal, and of the handmade qualities.
Yeah, so it's a hand-finished dial, hand-cut dial. It's a natural stone, and it's Hermes. It's black marble with other materials running through it, and no natural stone is the same. There's billions of them.
Yeah.
None are the same. So each individual watch dial is special to you.
Everyone is unique.
Yeah.
Now, I'm realising that I'm having such a good time sitting next to Kevin. If you weren't here earlier on, we are so delighted that Kevin is back with us. You may know that he's been rather unwell. I know you can't tell it from the way he looks, but we're just chuffed you're here.
While we're talking about that, so me coughing and everything else, can you believe this? For one thing, this is what I said where the 2 things meet. So I'm taking tablets to dry me out, furosemide, yeah? So they dry me out ready for the op next week at Harefield, yeah? And then I've got the other consultant saying, I don't care if it's beer, water or milk, Kevin.
Keep drinking.
I want you to have 3 pints a day. Well, you can't win, can you? You can't win.
You may not have noticed, but my floor manager crawled round under the desk, got my throat sweets, which I handed to Kevin because...
I'll be taking some of these home if that's okay.
Please do. I buy in bulk.
Yeah, I should.
And the reason I buy in bulk...
Sorry.
Kevin.
Yep.
There's always
How can you talk and do that at the same time?
It's under my tongue. So it's gone now.
I can't
Nobody
do that.
knows it's there.
Yeah.
Right, we're moving on and we are going to the space race, Vostok-Europe space race. This has got such a beautiful, classic, fabulous face to it. And so many complications. I'm looking... Why do they call them complications? Because they're benefits, they're advantages.
So actually the word complications comes from a lot of these old Swiss companies.
Yeah.
And they called anything inside a complication because the more complicated they could make a watch sound, the more money they reckon
they can get for it. Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. These are functions within the watch.
Yeah.
This Citizen chronograph movement inside there. Nice open date windows so you can see tomorrow's date, you can see today's date.
Yeah.
Just in case you forget, you can see yesterday's date. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I love that. I love that in a watch.
Wow.
Your normal seconds are in the sub-dial there at 6 o'clock at the bottom there. Your minutes counter for the chronograph is on the sub-dial at 10 o'clock, and the sub-dial whizzing round is your 1/20th of a second indicator. Citizen, well done.
I like to feel I've got power.
You like tinkering, don't you?
I am going to show you this all the way round.
and it's coming with a beautiful matte
Milanese?
Milanese bracelet.
You have to do the thing for me first time.
There we go.
So let's start sideways. How comfortable is that to wear on a curved skin?
Yeah. It's almost like that Almaz we saw earlier, titanium. Same sort of case design. This is slightly smaller. 3.5 millimeters of hardened K1 crystal, 200 meters water resistant. And this is part of the space race competition. It's a space race which started in 1957 with Sputnik being launched and finished in 1975 when a Soviet capsule and an American capsule docked together because they'd agreed to design the same lock-in mechanism.
Yeah.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah,
makes sense.
It really does.
And that was a lovely moment. It was the end of the space race.
This has got a tachymeter built into it, which is a method of knowing known speed over a known distance.
And the other way around.
Vice versa.
Yeah, well done, well done.
But what I want you to do, because you're going to look at this close up when you get it home, you're getting a hint of midnight skies and navies in the black and the dark. If a watch can be sensual, this is. Look at the curve around the bezel.
And again, use of a different colour on the chapter ring on the inside there. You know, Space Race, I used to say it about Limousine, but Space Race has become that more classical side of Vostok-Europe. So what are we giving this away for tonight?
Well, it's ridiculous because it would be 440 and it's 339.99. However, if you quote extra 10, you'll get it at 329.99. You have to compare this price to the bog standard, any movement in a supposedly designer watch.
Do you know what? You mentioned it earlier off air when we were chatting. The thing, fashion watches are all well and good, but they are what they say on the tin.
Yeah.
They just last while that fashion is around. So if it's a tartan finish, well, as soon as tartan runs out or finishes, the watch is kaput.
I'm loving the way. So let me get my little pointy. So here. Oh, you'd think I'd know what I was doing after 25 years, wouldn't you?
I don't.
You can see you've got this midnight black sky, navy going on there.
Yeah.
And then here you have got this beautiful light area that runs around, that's looking gold in there. Very noticeable. It's strong. It says strong, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually. It does. But again, this is one of those watches you might prefer a classical, normal-looking watch yourself, or maybe you're buying for an uncle or granddad or somebody, and you want a watch that it won't. You know, they like the Arabic figures. They like the plain dials. You're going to give them some functions with the chronograph movement there. But it's a nice, easy watch to either buy for yourself, because if that's what you like, great, or for you to buy for somebody else.
Strong, durable. Do you know, when there's steel involved, it's such great quality steel, it could perform operations.
Well, it literally could. 619, matte steel, matte stainless steel, beautiful flexible Milanese bracelet. Remember, Vostok-Europe bracelets aren't these hair pinchers like you used to get in the old days. These are smooth, easy to adjust. You could be wearing any one of these bracelet watches, Milanese bracelet watches, you could be wearing within 5 minutes of receiving the watch.
What strikes me about Vostok-Europe and other quality pieces that you've bought us, you always see a huge depth between the mineral and the actual face. Is that because of the strong, deep water resistance, or is it just the quality?
Part of it is the water resistance. So the good point, actually. The reason the alarms are so quiet in Vostok-Europe watches is because the cases are so thick.
Yeah.
The thinner the watch, the louder the alarm noise. So a lot of people ask that. And most of the alarm watches are 300 meters water resistant. And you've got 3.5 millimeters of hardened K1 crystal just in that. And there's a certain truth what you say.
3.5 millimeters is huge.
No, it is huge, And then the case, will be probably 2, 3, 4 times thicker than a normal watch case of that size.
Yeah.
Because that is the mentality, that is the ethos of Igor Zabrowski, the CEO of Vostok-Europe.
And it is meant to be worn hard.
Yes.
I mean, it looks so elegant and so stylish that you might think, oh, I'll save this for my dress watch.
Yeah.
But it's meant to be worn hard. So I love the fact that they are there. And collectors, who do you know has got the most Vostok?
Well, there's Dave, and there's a lot of people catching up. There's a couple that we see the names come up, but they're not active on social media. They're not active in contacting us and stuff like that. But we did have one guy who had about 360 or 370, and he built a room in the house.
Respect.
Listen to this. I love this story. And we was phoning up querying something in the office, and Susan said, well, how many watches have you got? And he said, and Susan said, well, do you mind if I put you on speakerphone? Put him on speakerphone. I said, well, what, John, why have you got, why have you bought? He said, because when my wife passed away, my 4 children bring my grandchildren to the house, and they all love to come into the watch room.
Yeah.
And he had all shelving put around, and then the little freebies that we give, obviously not the things with the tools, but some of the things like this, he gives to the kids as presents, and they love it. It's the first thing. He said, you know, I get more out of that than I do anything else in life. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, it's fabulous. And the thing is, it is utterly beautiful. We are talking about the space race. This is the 6S20325A743.
Let's pass on the news to Adam. Let's tell Adam what's just happened. Adam, I've squeezed her knee.
He squeezed my knee, but it's perfectly all right because it was
If your
a
husband's
sign.
watching, she asked me to.
We were going to look after Kevin and bring an hour to
Adam
you.
don't care about me.
And I did say to him, if he felt up to it, squeeze my knee and we'll stay for another half.
No, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying
people
it.
have waited for you.
Yeah, I know. And they're so nice. People
Your
are so nice.
passion is as much about watches as everybody at
as
home.
theirs, 100%.
Yeah. Do you talk watches
Did I get
in
the
your
right knee?
sleep?
Did I get the right knee?
That was the right one.
Okay.
So we are actually going to stay with you for an extra half an hour. Oh, I was going to look at my watch. Sorry. Yep. Okay, now I know that you want to see what makes all of these fabulous pieces special. Nothing that you ever say is anything other than a fact, is it?
No, that's 100% true. And yeah, I don't mind people trying to catch me out, but if I say it's T25, if I say it's 200 metres water resistant, I might get the odd measurement wrong, but there are about 600 different watches that we have to think about.
How far away do you think this would be visible? How far?
Well, this is superluminova, so you're only going to get about 20 feet.
Okay.
But what if I said there was a watch?
Yeah.
Another watch where you can see on the other side of the room over there.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We've got to do it. We've got to do it because it's another steal, guys. This is what annoyed me last week with you guys, right? Tell me some of those space races.
You can't tell people off.
I can. I'm giving the stuff away. Well, you guys are giving it away, you know?
Yeah, sorry.
Adam and Dan agreed to do a certain price if I did a certain price, and they passed it on to you. And now they've broken the deal. They're giving you an extra £10 off. You got Vostok-Europe watches at £139.99. That's never happened, guys. You know.
No, I like it.
I know you like it.
Feels good to see.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on and show you from a distance, from a genuine distance, how incredible this is. So what we're looking at now, is this a Traser?
Yep.
Ah.
Look at that, guys.
I mean, we're miles away.
We're miles away.
Of
course. It's not the automatic, but of course, it's a Traser T100. A T100 quartz in the special kit. Look at that. Look at that green ring. That's Swiss superluminova injected into the case before the glass goes in. Look at those indexes, 5-minute indexes. T100. Look at all the other little indexes. T100. It is illegal, Denise. It is illegal to import
in other
this watch,
countries.
any
Yeah.
other country in the world except for the United States of America and the United Kingdom.
And again, you allow us to bring the most amazing price points to people.
Oh.
So thank you
Well,
very much.
This is an amazing
I
price
am just
point.
going to pass out my superhero and bring in the T100 special set, the blue special. Oh, wow.
Quite a bit there, isn't there?
No, it's mine.
It's mine.
This is so beautiful.
It is, yeah. It's so much watch.
This, you can take it out.
Yep.
It is absolutely striking. Now, this is over £1,000 you're looking at
Well
here.
over 1,000.
Yeah.
Who's written that down? It's probably my misinformation. It's £1,149
Wow.
worth of watch, right? No, Denise, you have to play
Am
with
I
it.
allowed?
Yeah, of course you are.
Now, that is
Somewhat.
breathtaking.
Yeah, it is.
That
It
is breathtaking, it's striking. We're actually bringing it to you at just under £700, which is amazing.
And then-
Remember to quote extra 10, and it will be $689.99. It's beautiful. Available on 3 interest-free Klarna payments of £233, I think. So,
Again, 500 metres water resistant.
say it again.
500
metres.
Tried and tested.
Wow.
Sapphire glass, stainless steel case with a diver's bracelet. So you
Yeah.
can adjust the bracelet to go over a wetsuit or a dry suit.
I just played with the bezel there.
Yeah, that's no problem. And
I
in
know
fact-
that it's how much air you've got left in your tank, but for
Yeah.
me it would be what be left in the parking meter.
Well, exactly. Or how long the pizza's been in,
Yeah.
maybe, or something like
Well,
that.
so elegant.
Yeah. So the
Really.
teeth, actually, you were just playing with that. It's so
Yeah.
easy to discern. But the teeth, because it's a pro dive watch, the teeth are sharper and bigger than normal.
Oh, wow.
Because you'll probably be wearing gloves if you were down
Yeah.
at 250, 300 metres water resistant.
In your dry suit.
In your dry suit, yeah.
Yeah.
Pure sapphire glass. That's the the manual helium release valve on the side.
So
there.
that your watch doesn't get the bends.
Doesn't get exactly 100%. Helium
Yeah.
expands quicker than oxygen and nitrogen, causes little bubbles. It can damage the internal workings of the car, of the movement,
Yeah.
or blow the glass out. So you don't want that to happen. You just release a bit.
I like the protection that you've got here on the
Yeah,
crown
yeah,
as well.
that's great. Yeah,
but
crown
still,
protected. Well
whether
said.
easy to manoeuvre.
Yep.
And now we've got to talk again. So the legalities of this, or
Yeah.
the illegalities of
4
this.
times stronger than the regular tubes. So the regular Vostok-Europe watches have T25 tubes. If you look in France, you look in Spain, you look in Germany or all these other countries, T25. If you go to America or the United Kingdom, you are allowed to import T100 tubes. These are small glass tubes.
Can I have the lights
Yep,
and bring the
injected-
lights down again? Because I like playing with these.
You do.
This is a fabulous.
Yeah. So just move the torch away. That's it. That dot will turn.
And how?
Look at that.
How long does this last?
Well, it lasts 28 years. So the green ring is Swiss Superluminova. So depending on how long it's been outside, that'll last 45 minutes, an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah.
Patented by Traser. But those tubes, I mean, we saw it earlier on when Katie was showing us the demo.
Wow.
But I wear one of these. I wear a T100 automatic. And if we're in a hotel,
Yeah.
I go to the loo and then I think, sugar, what side of the bed was I on? What side was Susan on? I leave my watch
Yeah.
facing me in the bed, facing towards the end of the room,
So you
and
know.
I can walk back.
Wow.
It's absolutely stunning. So tritium gas, and tritium gas, guys, £27,000 per gram. £27,000 injected into glass tubes. Tubes are sealed. Tritium gets really, really excited. The electrons bounce around and give off energy in the form of light.
Is it sort of like a Hadron Collider type thing?
Yeah,
Or is it?
Well, I would like to say actually, because I'm sure somebody will email in.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
I can't help it. I ask. If it
Yeah, I
comes
know.
in my
I know.
head,
It's a
I
good
ask.
question. It's a good question. But I think they'd survive in a Hadron Collider.
If you've got up in the night and you walk back in the room and the watch isn't shining at you, you're in the wrong room.
You go to that little, if your husband's probably the same as me, you go to that little room in the corner, all right, about 3 in the morning. Now, if you're home, you've got a pretty good idea what side of the bed you sleep on. If you're in a hotel, well, you could be anywhere. You could be walking out on the balcony, couldn't you, for all you know?
This is beautiful.
It is, absolutely stunning.
So tell me a little bit more about Traser.
Traser are the home brand of a company called Microtech. Microtech are the manufacturers of GTLS tubes. Now, they're used in the space industry, the aero industry, and the defence industry around the world.
Wow.
MB Microtech are the manufacturers of this technology, but they've got their own little division called Traser. And I honestly do feel, Denise, that when you buy a Traser watch, you are getting the tubes for nothing, because with the specification of that watch, 500 meters water resistant,
500 meters. Again,
water resistant box, tool for changing. You can tell by the
quality of the stainless steel.
Yep.
Lesser watches don't feel the way this feels.
Solid stainless steel bracelet. The bracelet itself is adjustable a millimeter at a time. It's just oozes. I mean, come on. You don't have to be a diver to wear a diver's watch. There's a phrase in the industry, we call them office divers.
That's not a bad one. Show me what else we're getting now, because I'm getting a silicone strap as well, aren't I?
You're getting three, not 4 silicone straps.
Am I?
So 3, there's your traditional one.
Yeah.
But if you were a diver and you wanted to put it around your leg, you can add on the additional extra long strap.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
No, you don't want to do that.
And I get the tools and a dry box.
Yep, you get the box. The box itself, if it comes to you and you can't open it, play with this air release valve on the side here. Because sometimes if they fly, say they're going to Scotland,
of course,
or
pressure changes,
air goes out, can't get back in. So play with this little round thing on the side here.
And then it'll breathe.
And then it'll breathe. And then you can get the top off the box.
Okay, so come back and look at the beauty of this.
Yep. Shall I show the divers?
I'm leaving it for you.
Okay.
Ah.
So what we got here, Kev gets his glasses out, is you've got the traditional clasps like that, all heavy duty stainless steel, but these 2 inner buttons here will lock this a millimetre at a time.
Yeah.
From 0 to 10 millimetres. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a diver's bracelet. Solid stainless steel. Just have a quick look at the back of that watch. I don't care if you're sitting at home now with a Rolex.
Oh, is that one of those fishes with a light on it?
Yeah, tentacle. Little
It's
tentacle.
got its headlight.
Yeah, it's got its headlight on the front there. Glowing tentacle. There's no comment. Yeah, if you're sitting at home with an Omega on your wrist, a Rolex, I don't care what it is, you will not have a case back like that. Look at that.
This is an £1,100 watch.
Yeah.
And with your extra 10, you're talking about £689.99 and 3 interest-free Klarna payments available, which is 230. 230. That's what it is.
Well done.
I'll stop there. Yeah, I didn't do it.
You're on a winning streak there, aren't you?
Right.
But, I mean, the box itself, the straps, the bracelet, that's got to be £150, £160 worth of just bracelet.
Well, silly question. What would you pay for a dry box?
Well, people regularly pay, with the Vostok-Europe ones, £50 and £100 for the bigger boxes. So this one is a bit more technical. I pay £60, £70.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's polycarbonate and it's water resistant to 30 metres.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
This is serious. But that is the thing with Vostok, with Traser.
Yeah.
We're talking serious collectors, aren't we?
100%.
And serious owners. Now, I'm going to swap with you.
Yep.
And I'm going to hand you this one.
Guys, please don't miss out on this one either. You know, if you haven't got a T100 and you prefer quartz, and some of you do prefer quartz to automatic, because you don't want the faffle of winding it and setting it to time every time you take it out. That is a steal. That we just saw is a steal. T100, it's not going to last forever, this price. It's not going to last forever. It's a steal. Sorry.
And in certain countries, it's illegal.
It's illegal, yeah. You can, now we do have these questions. You can bring it on holiday, because Mr. Customs and Mr. Security Man doesn't know. But I will say this, Terminal 3, at Heathrow, They all watch the watch programs, the security guys.
Hello, Terminal 3.
Yeah. You know who you are, guys. You've caught me out a couple of times. Well, you haven't caught me out, but you've let me through.
But they know it's you.
Yeah. He's wearing a
What did you
Vostok
have
watch.
in your
It's him, isn't it? It's him.
Okay, now we've got to come back, and we're coming back to something that is quite simply the most ridiculous price.
It is ridiculous.
If you don't do this, I have no hope for you at all.
Yeah.
We're looking at the Vostok-Europe Expedition North Pole. Normally you'd be looking at about £300, 290, £300.
Yep.
We're actually bringing it to you today for £149.99. It brings you all of the benefits of Vostok. If you quote extra 10, it will be £139.99. And you don't even have to pay for it all at once. It can be 3 interest-free Klarna payments of about £48.
You're on fire today.
Sorry, £46.
£46. Well, you're still on fire. Look, guys, let me run you through it.
Yeah.
Keep on thinking of what Denise just said. Right, £139. 200 metres water resistant, solid stainless steel, Seiko YM55, all metal parts, 22 joules, 3.5 millimetres of hardened K1 crystal, screw down crown to maintain that water resistance. Nicely boxed. It's guaranteed. The piece of paper says 2 years. Kevin, Susan, Katie are looking after watches that are 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. You want a different strap? Fine. You want a bracelet? Fine. You want a silicone strap? Fine. Buy it afterwards. But do not miss this opportunity. Do not miss it.
Okay.
If you bought this watch at this price and advertised it somewhere, it'd sell. You could make money.
I have a question for you.
Go on.
What do you get for 150 quid on the high street?
Well, nothing.
When it comes, exactly.
Yeah, nothing. I mean,
but when it comes to a watch, a timepiece, saying just watch doesn't seem right.
Yeah, handmade.
Yeah.
This is hand assembled. The initials of the watchmaker are inside every Vostok-Europe watch. The initials of the watchmaker that made your watch. Look at the strap. Look at the strength of the strap. Double buckles. Guys, honestly, if you haven't got this watch in your collection, £139.99.
Love it.
It's an absolute steal.
And how many countries? Because I tried to figure it out when you weren't here, when I was sitting next to Dan. I tried to think about, is it some 40 countries?
Yeah, there's about 37, 38 countries.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know, Donald Trump takes over Canada and Greenland.
No, he doesn't.
There's three less countries, isn't there?
I was talking to a particular Canadian.
Donald will make it that you can have T100 in Greenland and Canada, won't he?
Stop it.
Sorry.
Behave yourself.
I can't stop.
Not allowed Greenland, not allowed Canada. Ask the Canadians. They'll tell you.
It's a beautiful word. Traser T100. Beautiful word.
Will you behave?
T100. It's beautiful. So it's the tablets, guys. I'm cracking up. If I'm going to do so, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to have a drink of water.
Come and look at this just for a moment. It is breathtaking. And I say breathtaking because I mean it, because I'm getting to touch it. I'm loving its presence. You have to see the whole shape, the symmetry, and that actually doesn't even take into account that, I don't know how many pieces they are in here, but we're talking about handmade by the most skilled craftsmen.
Yep.
And this isn't a watch for a decade. This is for a lifetime.
It's a hand-me-down. Guys, look, let's put, what's that saying you put all your eggs on? Eggs on the table?
Eggs in one basket? Or
No, what's the saying that
put your money where your mouth is?
No.
Lay your cards on the table.
Lay my cards on the table, guys. You have never seen me or Denise offer a Vostok-Europe watch for a penny under £140. It just doesn't happen.
No.
Happened last week. It's happening. Well, it didn't happen last week. The guys here, a bit mad. They're giving you an extra £10, right? Just buy it. Buy the thing. And as the man himself, Peter Simon, said, even if you haven't got a wrist, buy it.
It is amazing. Now, tell me guarantees. You're going to have to start behaving. Talk to me about guarantees.
Please, let's have it.
And what sort of a guarantee do we get?
You get a piece of paper that says 2 years. But like I keep on saying, guys, we're looking after watches that you bought 10, 15 years ago. We're looking after 10th anniversary watches, Philip. We're looking after watches that Red Square. Red Square, thank you, Denise.
Okay.
Red Square, Arctica and everything else. The mentality, the ethos, Vostok-Europe, they keep all the spare parts. They've got loads of spares.
While you were talking, just lifted the lid of this box to look inside.
Right.
And I had a moment. If I still smoked, I might go and have a cigarette afterwards.
Well,
that was 30.
No. Have you seen the price, though?
No, I haven't. Wow, this is for you. This is your... No way. This is under £200.
Yeah. 200 metres water resistant.
This is a £500 Traser.
Yeah.
It's you can get the extra 10 off here, so you would actually get it for £189.99. This is sexy.
Yeah.
I love everything.
It's discontinued. We bought the last stock, hence the special price. 200 metres water resistant. The case is actually a case that was designed for the US military, and it's really, really unique. It's glass reinforced fibre.
Oh.
But if you turn the watch on its side, for extra strength, there's a steel pill. They call it a pill.
Oh.
As in pillbox.
Yeah.
A steel pill on the inside. And the American Army, the infantry, wanted a lightweight T25, water resistant, super strong, super light watch. And the good people at Traser came up with this.
It's got webbing.
Yeah, it's got webbing.
It's got
NATO
military
strap.
webbing.
Yep, NATO strap, heavy duty nylon. You can wash the strap, clean it, use detergents on it, anything you like. Screw down crown, Swiss Ronda 715 movement inside there, so quartz movement, and you've got that really nice day and date complication.
This is very now. This is very happening, very now. And I do think it's fabulous. Sometimes I'm a little bit too conservative, and this would get me out of the box a bit.
It would get you out of the box a bit.
Yeah.
But
So
I mean,
talk me round.
It's just great value for money. It is what it looks. It's got the green flash in it, the green look.
Yeah.
Obviously, that wasn't what the military wanted. They had probably had it in all black or khaki or even camouflage. I don't know. But the good people at Traser decided they would change it a bit. And then, of course, because it's a Traser, it has to have... Hold my torch again, Denise.
Am I allowed?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Little eyes light up when I tell her that.
And, well, I look better in the dark as well. So when the lights go down, I look better. Right. Give me some light.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hang on. There you go.
There we go. Well, great. Well done. Well done. 12, 13, 14, 15 GTLS tubes. T25 GTLS tubes. 200 metres water resistant. Sapphire glass. Swiss made, folks. Swiss made Ronda movement. They gave me a fantastic price. I passed it on to the buying team here. They have passed that on to you at home. It is glass fibre, reinforced polymer glass fibre with a steel pill on the inside.
I need you to show me how the strap works too, the webbing, the military webbing.
So it's a NATO strap.
Yeah.
It was designed by the British Ministry of Defence in 1973. And the idea is, if you're a soldier, before GPS and everything else, and you're out in the jungle or out in the woods, the forest, and running around, and you knocked this spring bar out here, the watch wouldn't fall off your wrist. It would be held by that. Isn't that clever? So simple and clever.
Very clever. So you're not going to lose it.
You're not going to lose it.
So that is very impressive.
Yep. Now, if you're buying this as a gift for somebody, let us know, and we'll show you how to take off and put on this strap. It's really quite easy, but you haven't done it before.
That's the other thing. Whenever you bring us anything, excuse me, you're hogging that, you become part of the family, don't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
How many people are in touch with you?
Well, loads. We had a guy phone up today. phone up. He couldn't get his YM26 Vostok-Europe alarm to work, and all the rest of it. And I must admit, I don't like alarm calls because they're so complicated to say.
Yeah.
If you're next to somebody, it's okay. But what he hadn't done is he hadn't synced his alarm watch up with the main watch. So it was going off at 6. It was going off exactly 6 hours wrong. So after about 10 minutes on the phone, all of a sudden the penny dropped. He said, "I've got it. I know what I'm doing wrong." And that was it. I love moments like that.
Family,
and his family. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know he'll phone back. Lives on his own. He'll phone back if he's got any questions or problems, and he'll come back if he wants another watch.
Isn't that the service that you want people to have? Because we're talking about...
Yeah. But so many places, they just put an email address on.
Yeah.
There's no telephone number.
Can't talk to anyone.
Can't talk to anybody. Nothing, you know. And
can't even talk to your bank, for heaven's sake. Sorry.
Don't get me
showing
on
my
banks.
age? Yeah, all right, I'll shut up.
Yeah. Tablets are wearing off.
I'm not taking any. What's my excuse?
Well, you can have some of mine.
So we have all of our certificates. This is very cool.
Yeah,
This
it is.
Very, very cool.
Guys, silly price. This is silly, stupid money for a Traser, 200 metres water resistant, T25, right? A penny under £190.
I don't think I've seen a cooler piece.
No.
I just think it is lovely. And to get it for under £190, I know it's only a penny under, but with the extra 10, you'll get it for £189.99.
To £500.
Yeah.
When they launched it. And
It is £500.
Oh, £500.
Yeah.
Glass polymer reinforced fibre.
Yeah. I don't want to abuse you, but I want to move on.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Because we have you.
Who does that? Nobody else does that.
Oh, hello, beautiful. Right. Okay. Right. Let me find out what our current situation is.
I'll go mad if it's the baskets again.
Well, there's still 2 in baskets at the moment. This is the Vostok-Europe Almaz space watch. This is rare. And honestly, every day that goes past, it's getting rarer.
Yeah, 100%. Penny under £349 if you use the 10% code, 200 metres water resistant, 3-part titanium case.
So what is good about titanium?
What's bad is titanium doesn't like titanium, so it's difficult to work with.
So it's harder to work with?
Harder to work with. It's so much more expensive to work for. What is good, it is the most inert material on the planet Earth. It's super light and it's super strong. So you can save about 40% in weight with titanium, but it's so much more expensive. Anybody that's got these in your baskets, if you haven't got time really, but look around the world.
Yeah.
You won't get 200 metres, you won't get citizen movement, you won't get 3-part titanium case. The case back, titanium. The main case, titanium. The bezel, titanium, and it rotates. So many companies cheat, they put a steel top ring on. So many companies cheat, they put a stainless steel case back on. It even makes a different noise. You can hear a different noise. This is because Vostok-Europe, they are engineers.
Yeah.
Engineers, screw down crown, citizen movement, 47mm diameter case, 15.4mm deep, and it's coming with £180 worth of titanium Milanese bracelet.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I know that serious collectors, beautiful is not what you want to hear, but it actually is.
It's a serious piece of kit.
Yeah.
It's a serious piece of kit. That's what they want to hear.
The closer you get, the better it looks. Really fabulous. And take a look.
Gold leaf on the inside there.
Yeah.
Hand applied, guys. I mean, it's just incredible. Hand built, hand applied.
Yeah.
Made in Lithuania. All are certified. All pre-production models certified by the Lithuanian Chamber of Commerce and Trade. As with Swiss watches, the first watch has to go to the Chamber of Commerce and Trade and be signed off as Swiss made. It's the law.
I am very envious of the people that are ordering this. I think it's incredible. There's still 2 in baskets at the moment. If you miss it, I hate saying miss it, miss out, but I know that you won't regret it. If you order it, you will not regret it. It's just so fabulous. And I know on a man wrist, it'll look even better.
Oh,
Mind you, I want it. I can't get over the price point of it either. Right, so you're getting a £660 watch, and if you quote extra 10, you'll get it for £349.99. How amazeballs is that?
Well, exactly. I wonder what you were going to say there. Actually.
Thank you. Now, Simon has just bought this. Simon Weeks.
Well done, Simon. Well done.
So he's got your seal of, well, he's got everybody's seal of approval.
You can't go wrong, Simon. You just...
He's already done it, Kevin.
I know he's done it, but you haven't gone wrong, Simon. You haven't gone wrong. You just can't go wrong with it. It's penny under £140.
I can't believe, Simon, that you've got so much. You've actually bought a treasure that could last you a lifetime, that could be handed down through the family.
Yeah.
And you've got it for this incredible price. Now, it's your fault. You're letting us do this.
Yeah.
£139.99.
There's a reason, means to an end. I want more and more people to get active with Shop Unlimited. That's my destiny.
I like the fact that you, over the years, you've educated me. You educate people about what they should get for their money.
Yeah.
Not just...
No, and ask the right questions. If you don't buy a watch from me, fine. If you don't buy one of my watches, that's fine. But now you know, you're right, actually. I never thought of that, Denise. You just know the questions to ask. You know what to look for. You know, you mentioned it earlier about cheap plastic movements inside expensive watches. I've seen spring bars that fall apart. Doesn't happen with Vostok-Europe. Super strong spring bars, built like little steel barrels.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the build, the finish. Ask those questions when you go into a shop. If you're buying another branded watch, ask those questions. And if it doesn't say made in Lithuania, and if it doesn't say Swiss made, 99% chance it's made 6,500 miles southeast of London. China.
Far East, yeah.
China.
Knowing, because of knowing you for so many years now, I never buy anything just on brand name anymore.
No, you said that to me. Yeah.
I expect it to deliver. And I know that watch collectors, serious watch collectors, want the same thing. You want your timepiece to be special. You want it to last you. You want it to be accurate. You want it to be good looking. You want it to be strong and durable, and sometimes a little bit sexy as well. You want it to stand out. And that's exactly what happens whenever Kevin is here. We get such amazing timepieces. Now, I know we're running out of time. We've got seconds left. I'm not sure how many, but I know it's just seconds. Kevin, on behalf of everybody here, thank you.
Oh, no, pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for your pastels.
And we've got 15 seconds left.
Well, again, I just want to thank everybody from personally, me from my heart, same from Susan, Katie. A lot of you have been asking, hearing about different things. I've told you what it is. It's a combination of my heart and something else. It's okay.
Thank you for being with us.
I'll be around for a long time.